Stop scrolling and look at your dog right now. Are they near you? Are they watching who you're talking to? Your dog broadcasts jealousy signals every single day. Most owners miss them because they don't know what to look for. By the end of this video, you will recognize sign number 4, a specific behavior that most people see every day without ever realizing its actual meaning. Because humans and dogs communicate through different physical cues, many of their most deliberate signals remain invisible to us. Canine jealousy is a documented biological response, as researchers at UC San Diego discovered through controlled observation. This diagram illustrates how dogs exhibit jealousy responses even when their owner interacts with an inanimate object, like a stuffed toy. When your dog interrupts you, they are performing a deliberate communication designed to regain your attention. Recognizing these signals allows for a more accurate understanding of how dogs process social competition. When you hug someone and your dog walks directly between your legs, they are executing a specific maneuver. This is splitting, a behavior used to establish a physical boundary between the owner and a perceived rival for their attention. The lean occurs when a dog presses their body weight against your leg while you are near someone else, using physical contact to mark their proximity. If a dog stiffens or growls as another person approaches, they are signaling that they view the owner as a resource to be guarded. These physical actions demonstrate how a dog prioritizes and defends their access to a high-value resource. If your dog suddenly chews a shoe or barks at nothing the moment you pick up a phone, they are using a timed behavior to force a reaction. An unsolicited performance, where a dog does unprompted tricks, is an attempt to find a behavior that will successfully trigger your engagement. Even a simple paw tap on your leg is often a learned strategy. Your dog tested the action, saw that it worked, and now uses it to reliably break your focus. These behaviors show how effectively a dog can learn to influence human behavior through trial and error. The most subtle signal of jealousy is often the most significant, because it mimics complete stillness. It is the stare, where the dog remains motionless and unblinking while you give your attention to something else. This radar graphic represents the internal activity during the stare. The dog is scanning the environment, tracking the interaction, and waiting for a specific moment to intervene. A quiet dog in this state is actively processing the social dynamic and waiting for an opportunity to reclaim their position. These jealousy behaviors persist because owners unknowingly provide exactly what the dog is looking for. This flowchart illustrates the loop. When you look at, touch, or speak to your dog during these displays, the interaction strengthens the strategy they just used. Scolding the dog counts as a successful diversion of attention, reinforcing the behavior for the next time. Over time, the dog effectively trains the human to respond to their jealousy signals on command. Breaking this pattern requires a change in the timing of your interactions. You can preempt the response by giving a brief acknowledgement, like a single word, or a second of eye contact before you shift your focus. This timing shift helps the dog understand that attention is being shared rather than taken away. Note which of these signs your dog displays. Drop the number of behaviors you recognize in the comments below.